right, no sense of urgency there. Joining us to discuss, our panelist, Michael Rydell, co-host of Len Berman and Michael Rydell in the Morning on 710 WRNY. Rich Zeoli, host of The Rich Zeoli Show. And Dino Scaros, presidential historian, immigration attorney, professor, and also author of this book on your screen, Trumped Up Charges. Okay, guys, great to see you today. Perhaps Vice President Harris was not prepared to answer the reporter's question there on the tarmac. But Michael, I'll start with you. Is this crisis at the border really a laughing matter? Should our elected officials have a plan to actually go see it firsthand?
It's no laughing matter. There is a crisis at the border, but it shows you that the Democrats and Kamala Harris, Exhibit A, they're not serious about this. They don't want to overplay this, and they're being helped by the mainstream media. When they talk about Donald Trump and the border, it's a crisis. Trump has made the crisis. The kids are in cages. When the mainstream media talks about Biden and Kamala Harris administrations, it's a complicated issue. It's going to take some time to work out. And I have to laugh at Joe Biden. I mean, the guy says, I know what's going on down at the border. The guy doesn't know what's going on in the Rose Garden, let him know what's going on at the border. The Democrats fundamentally want to have open borders. They want as many immigrants to come to this country as they can get in so they can hook them on government welfare and make them permanent Democratic voters. That's their real solution. That's the goal on the part of the Democratic Party eventually.
We had Chad Wolf on earlier, former acting DHS secretary, and he confirmed that this is something that happened during the Biden administration. But if you ask White House press secretary about it, Jen Psaki, she blames it on the Trump administration and his policies, handing over essentially a broken system. Rich Zeoli, your thoughts on that?
Well, they blame Trump for everything, right, Sean? I mean, whether it's vaccines or it's COVID or it's the border, I mean, it's what they do. They don't take responsibility for anything. The reality is this is not a crisis in their eyes. It's not. It's what they promised. Joe Biden in the debate last year said, when I'm president, I'm going to tell people surge to the border. We need to open our country up for those seeking asylum. He wanted to expand the criteria for asylum. He got rid of this Remain in Mexico policy. This is not a crisis. It's what they want. They believe America should take these people in. For whatever reasons, America should. They owe it to the world, our guilt, all the things we've done wrong. America should take them in. Joe Biden's own words in that debate prove it when he said, there'll be a surge, and there should be a surge because we need to open up America for those seeking asylum.
Well, we're getting a better idea of what those facilities are looking like, what conditions these migrants are in. And Rich, for an administration that promised humanity here, humane conditions, considering we're in the middle of a pandemic here, and also we've seen such an increase in migrants, the situation that these facilities offer these migrants, it does not look humane. I mean, you wouldn't want anyone to be stuck in these facilities for longer than they're supposed to be. Your thoughts, Dino?
That's such a great point.
Oh, so Rich, go ahead, and then we'll get to Dino.
Well, Emma, it's such a great point. You would not want anyone stuck in those conditions, and that's the reason why the Biden administration is not letting the media down there. They don't want to show the world the conditions that these human beings are being treated and the conditions these children are in. It's why the press is not allowed down there. And when they asked about it, Jen Psaki said, well, maybe in a few days we'll let them down there. Maybe. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Dino, your thoughts?
Sure. First of all, why are they here? How are they getting here? How are they waltzing through Mexico? Because they're not Mexicans. They're coming through Mexico. I don't blame them. I don't blame these people. They're being told, hey, go on to a better life. I blame the Mexican government and I blame our government because, as I've said before, the criteria for asylum is you need a well-founded fear of persecution. You can't simply say conditions in my country are not that good, so the United States will welcome me in. As in my colleagues on the panel here put it so well, Biden is trying to expand the criteria for the reasons that we know, to basically harvest a permanent Democratic majority in Washington by promising candy to everyone so that they can come in and vote for more candy.
All right, just final thoughts from Michael Rydell. And the White House has made it very clear that they have made a media blitz, if you will, on these international or these various countries in Central America and others to not come, to essentially say do not come. But what the policy says and what the media blitz seems to be two different things, Michael.
No question about it. I mean, Biden, for political reasons, because I guarantee you the majority of this country do not want open borders. So Biden's going to have to say, no, the borders are closed. But he's saying it with a wink to people. Look, I'm telling you they're closed, but come on anyway. We'll figure a way to get you all in. And that's the message that these desperate people are reading, seeing. They're not stupid. That's the message that they know is the real one the Democrats want to send to them.
Yeah. All right, panelists, we got to leave it at that, but we appreciate all your insight. Michael, Rich, and Dino, thank you very much.